When it comes to what your family eats and drinks, you know your choices matter. You're the expert because you know what fits your life. And getting it right starts with good information. That's why America's beverage companies are sharing more information about our ingredients at goodtoknowfacts.org. No spin, no judgments, just the facts straight from the experts for more than 140 beverage ingredients. Visit goodtoknowfacts.org.
Shawn French, what up? This one luck, I let the pain inspire me. I put my all in everything I'm doing. Up until it's done, I'm me for the entirety. I put in overtime, I be working. Just know I'ma go for mine, cause I earned it. They watching, I know it's time. I confirmed it. A whole society determined to show.
All right, Adaptive's 10th anniversary here at Lynch's. Thank you, everyone, for having us. Thank you to the bartenders who have been taking care of us all day. We're here filming another live episode of Determined Society podcast with Mr. Shawn French. And our next guests are Jacksonville natives. They both dominated on the diamond here in Jacksonville. And then one of them went on to an illustrious MLB career. I'll let you figure out who's who. It's Tori and Daniel Murphy. Yeah. Welcome.
Great. Thanks, Cindy. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, what?
Bill, thank you.
Shawn,
thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, man.
It's going to be fun. It'll be a good time.
Hold on, bitch.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here at Lynch's Irish Pub in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, for another amazing episode of the Determined Society. I have with me right now two amazing Jacksonville legends, Tori and Daniel Murphy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for showing.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. Yeah, this will be fun.
This is so cool.
Yeah, this will be a good time.
I'm so excited. I remember, having conversations with Pat about, 4 months ago. I'm like, you're going to have to give me Daniel Murphy. And here we are. And I'm just so excited. And Tori, I'm so excited to hear everything that you've created. And you both played and dominated on the diamond. UNF softball.
Yeah.
JU.
Yeah.
Baseball. Fins up. That's what you guys do.
That's right. Fins up.
Okay.
And we swoop.
Uh-huh.
And we're
So it's
super.
so she went to the public university here in Jacksonville.
Oh man.
And I went to the private university.
So what is that like? That's what are you implying?
We were a little more.
We were a little more
we're
astute,
a little tidier.
a little
at the
tighter,
private, yeah.
buttoned up, like in the
I feel
educational
like
front.
we win more though.
Oh,
Not on the baseball field.
not on the.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the banter is amazing. I love it. But it's really cool that you guys met here. You moved on to an illustrious MLB career. I mean, dude, 3 MLB All-Star games, NLCS MVP, a World Baseball Classic gold medal.
Yeah, that one's a
That's
sneaky
really
one.
cool.
Yeah.
How was that one?
So I was a bit of a passenger on that one. I only got 4 at-bats. I didn't get to play
Really?
that much. Yeah. So
Wow.
I
Now you know how I felt in my career.
I hit into a double play, like my second at-bat, and thought that may be one of the last at-bats I get. And so, but it was a great time. I mean, Adam Jones makes that catch out in San Diego, and we end up winning the whole thing. So I have a medal for it, the achievement, even though I didn't really participate.
You were there though.
It's
Super
was.
cool, man. Super cool. And Tori, you have such an amazing thing called Prom Series.
Yeah.
I love it. I might be jumping the gun here, but I want to talk
too.
about it because
Let's do it.
It's so amazing. When I watch the stuff on YouTube, why don't you tell the audience what Prom Series is?
Prom Series is a nonprofit that I started. We're in year 5, and our main goal is just to serve children in foster care. And we do that in 2 ways. With the title Prom Series, we get children, teenagers who need a prom dress. And we get them brand new prom dresses, and we make it a whole event where we do their hair and their makeup, and we link them with a personal shopper that's just their cheerleader the whole night. So to see a teenager like come in very guarded, and to like see her like just open up and just get poured on with like words of encouragement, it's my fave.
And love, right?
Yeah.
And love. Like,
So much love.
Right. And I think, it's everything. My buddy Matthew Head always says,
Yeah.
the answer is always love.
Yeah.
Right? And the fact that you guys are doing that in love, and it's really cool how you've integrated baseball.
Yeah.
You've gotten the the players' wives involved, and you guys do it in suites at big organizations, right?
Major league stadiums. So we were talking about it today. She's hosted 75 events, over 75 events, and probably in at least 20 major league stadiums, maybe 20.
Yeah, I think even more.
Maybe 25 major league stadiums.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And I mean, with the fact that there's 75 events, like multiple organizations have asked the Prom Series to come back for both events that they have, back to school drive as well too, that she can talk about, because they're right in the middle of it. The girls and the wives for the teams are going to go shopping for girls in the foster care system in their own city. So they shop back to school for them, for the girls in their own city. And then also the prom as well too, where she has them come into the suite and they get to watch a ball game, get dressed up, get their makeup done.
So cool.
But she can talk about the back to school.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah, we're doing, this year we're doing homecoming with the Orioles. So that's going to be our first
Homecoming with the Orioles.
We are.
That's cool. Little Camden Yard action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so we're
cool.
going to do a big, get them their homecoming dresses and get them all prepared. And that's going to be my first homecoming, so I'm excited.
Okay.
And then right now we're in 21 stadiums doing a back to school drive. So we work with 27 foster agencies across the country. And then I get names of kids in care, and they write in what they would want, their ideal back to school outfit. And then the wives on the team go shopping and make that dream come to life. They go crazy.
I can only imagine. I remember going back to school shopping with my family. You know, we didn't have a whole lot of money growing up, so you could always tell there was some stress there.
Yeah.
So that's a big service, giving back and taking the pressure off the parent that may not be able to afford that back to school outfit. That's just so amazing. I love it. And again, you guys have done so much in your lives, but what's the point if you're not giving back, right? And how has giving back satisfied you post career and just kind of what you've done?
Well, I think now is I look back, I actually went and played baseball last year. And one of the biggest reasons I went back and played after 2 years is not because I thought I was very good, but because I just felt so grateful for all that baseball has given us and our family. And then to see Tori, who helped our family build what I would consider this, I consider it a kingdom, even though it's not, but she has helped us, our family, build that, to take what we were able to get in the big leagues and then just spread it out all over these girls that she comes in contact with. One cool thing is the back to school drive actually, in 2019 was the Prom Series event she did in Denver while we were there. So she hosted it, put it together in about 10 days, maybe. It was a beautiful event. And then COVID happens. So she had been anticipating getting in 5-10 stadiums at least that year. And then COVID happens. She immediately did a pivot and said, we're going to do back to school drive because we can do that from home. We can shop for the girls. And now it's in its multiple years of doing it now.
It's amazing.
So, very creative, and what she's done is to give back has been.
It's commendable. You're spreading joy to those children, and they get to have that experience that otherwise they wouldn't be able to have. I have to ask you though. I mean, I grew up playing baseball. I was a baseball player. Okay, Louisiana State University. I'm an SEC guy.
Played at LSU.
I did.
Man, you could ball.
Well, not like you.
You can ball.
Yeah.
Listen, once I got there, it was I was almost washed up. I got hurt, and it's just. But talk to me about that. I dreamed of playing in the big leagues, and you had this illustrious career. What was it like for you, man?
So, you're about to make a trade based on a friend's text. But which you do you listen to? Is it, we could buy a house in Tulum? Get optioning those options. We could lose everything. Or, let's do a little research. Get your head in the trade and make the investment decision that's right for you. Learn more at finra.org/trade-smart.
When did making plans get this complicated? It's time to streamline with WhatsApp, the secure messaging app that brings the whole group together. Use polls to settle dinner plans. Send event invites and pin messages so no one forgets Mom's 60th. And never miss a meme or milestone. All protected with end-to-end encryption. It's time for WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone. Learn more at whatsapp.com.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Listening to this podcast? Smart move. Being financially savvy? Smart move. Another smart move? Having State Farm help you create a competitive price when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling Just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Like when you first get there, I was certainly awestruck, and it was moving 1,000 miles an hour, kind of like when you're a freshman and you roll out there for the first inter squad and you're playing against grown men. It's like that's what it was for me. But then once you keep showing up and hopefully have a bit of success, now you're the person that can do that. That belongs to you. And then I was always a bit afraid of the lineup. You know what I mean? I was kind of scared of it because what if I get beat up today? What if it's not a good day? But each time that you go and post each day, like now you're a bit braver to do it the next day. And so it becomes a bit of a job where you go in there and you find the routines and see how good you can get at it and find where the cheat reps are.
Yeah. I mean, pretty cool things that you did in your career, right? I mean, NLCS MVP, that had to have been a pretty cool dang thing.
We were rolling pretty good at that time as a ball club. And I remember telling Tori, I hit a home run, I think in Chicago, certainly. And I came home to the hotel and opened the door and looked at her. And I was kind of like, we looked at each other like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
We never talked about it.
It really was just one of those moments that when my eyes asked my body to do something, my body happened to listen. I think I hopefully was playing like a child, like our children go out and play just like like a hippie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just out here having a play about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's the way I remember that.
That's amazing. And so this is kind of a two-part question for both of you guys, because determination is always a factor in your career and then what you're building in the Kingdom of Prom Series. How has determination been a factor for each of you?
Yeah, I think for me, I just really, after the first event, was determined. I felt like this is it. I remember driving home that night. I'm like, oh, I could do this. And I genuinely just enjoy it. It's just my favorite thing to do. And to really get involved with kids that just need that encouragement and need to be seen, loved, and valued. And I just strive to do that. So yeah, determination is kind of a good word.
Yeah, when you feel that purpose,
right? You're this is it. I'm going for it.
The stories that she tells me and the messiness that she's willing to voluntarily move into with these girls. She had one where this girl comes to the event and Tori can immediately tell, you want to be anywhere else on the planet but here. And so Tori walks up to her, and instead of trying to explain to her how wonderful a time she's supposed to have, she goes, you can sit right next to me. I won't say a word to you if you don't want me to, and nobody will mess with you. And that's what they did. But then come back and you saw her again.
Yeah. And then she came this past year. We went again. And I was, nervous to see her. I'm like, oh gosh, I hope it's better than last time. And to see her be a different person. And she went and tried on 1,000 dresses and just was so apt. It just was.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's that was.
What kind of, so within everything that you're building, right?
Yeah.
We're all building something, right? A brand, a business, a career. And there's always that point of that resistance, right? And so that was COVID for you, right? Because you had to pivot really quickly. How did you move through that? I mean, I know you said, hey, we'll do back to school, but was there any point where you're like, oh no, here we go?
Yeah, I think then I was so, it was just at the starting gates that and even now, I don't know what the end looks like. I just feel like I'm going to continue. I feel really led to do this, and I feel like I do it with open hands. I'm like, Lord, if you're going to change it, I will go where you want to change it. But so that is kind of this cool thing that I was like, oh, this will work. And then that year, our home definitely turned into an American Eagle warehouse. I was like, oh, we'll get a couple jeans. It will be fine. And then when the first shipment came in, I'm like, oh, this is
so when I can't find clothes on the internet, it's your fault.
And
they're at our house.
Yeah, it was intense that year. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. And what about you? I mean,
what do I do for fun now?
No, we can talk about that.
Oh, no, I'm sorry I interrupted you. I'm asking.
I'm just thinking the road from, Division I to minor leagues to the big leagues. I mean, determination is a massive factor.
Oh.
I think, certainly. But I never really felt like it was work.
Talk to me about that.
So it always felt like play to me, except for defense.
Yeah.
Defense didn't feel like play.
You didn't
I didn't necessarily not like defense. I just wasn't very good at it, so I did it less. But I really enjoyed hitting, and so that aspect of it was always kind of voluntary, and I was always trying to just I was curious about it. And so even when I had a couple injuries, which everyone does in their career, but I went down and played winter ball in the Dominican Republic, and that didn't feel like work. And then I'd come home, and she always gave me the freedom to express myself as freely, and trusted me to be able to lead our family well. And so, like, to have that as a foundation, and I like to hit, man. Like, I like to hit. Like,
You still like to hit, don't you?
You
still swing it a little bit?
Well, so, like, I'm not a boxer, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But I like to fight. I just prefer my opponent to be 60 feet away, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I dig it.
Exactly.
I love it.
How'd you do the home run derby?
Against Utley?
No, the home run derby at JU.
Oh, how many home runs did I hit?
Yeah,
not many. 8 total.
Eight?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I did. I was more like a contact kind of average.
You were more
hitter.
like me, just a punch and Judy at this point?
I was very much a punch and
Oh
Judy.
my gosh,
Yes.
story of my life.
Yeah.
Story of my life. So you brought it up, what do you do for fun now?
So now one of the things I really enjoy is playing with my kids and like baseball, because I do think a little bit in youth sports now the children are a bit, I think, suffocated.
Yes.
Maybe I would say even overcoached. So
Oh,
I
I
like
like
to have
this.
children have their own style. You know
Yes.
what I mean? And so that's what I do with my boys. I got them moving around like Walter Johnson and Bob Feller. And then I'm dabbling a little bit in broadcasting. The Mets have been nice enough to let me come out and do a ball game with
fantastic.
them. I just did
You
one
just
Tuesday.
went to New York.
Just went to New York and did a ball game Tuesday against the Nationals. And did the pre and post game Wednesday. And so that was fun and got pretty good reviews on it.
Okay.
Certainly many things to work on, but it was fun to watch ball and talk it
That's
again.
really cool. Was it uncomfortable at any point? Because it's a new thing.
It was. So I did get the good fortune of doing 2 games in spring training.
Okay.
So I learned in spring training that it's better if I watch the monitor, because you can kind of pitch watching the monitor or watching the game live. But I want to know what's going on in the strike zone. So I watched the monitor this time, and it was moving just a bit slower for me. So I felt a little more comfortable.
Okay, cool.
Which was nice.
What are your thoughts on, I've gotten a lot of flack for this talking on social media, but I don't like the pitch clock.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on these new rules, man?
So I'm with you, because I like that baseball doesn't have a clock. But at the same time, myself and my peers were unwilling to get in the box on time.
Yeah.
Because I want to watch baseball. I want to watch the pitcher and the batter.
Yeah.
And then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Like, that's American as you get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a heavyweight bout, and then all hell breaks loose. There was too much time in between those. And so we were told to get in the box in like 2015, 2016, but nobody listened.
Yeah.
So until you start taking strikes from the players, you know what I mean? Then they'll get in. So
Yeah.
I think the game tempo is much better now. But the fact that a clock was needed does frustrate me, because I did like the idea that we were a game without a clock.
What about the bigger bases and all that stuff?
That's just kind of more gimmicky to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, just a little bit bigger to incentivize stolen bases.
To incentivize stolen bases.
Yeah.
Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy. It should bring them closer then.
Yeah, I mean, another one would have been like the 3-batter minimum rule. So you don't see left-handed relievers quite like unfortunately it was an attack right on Pat Sitkins. You know what I mean? A 3-batter minimum.
Yeah. You just come in and just.
Oh, he would wear out the lefties. Now he'd get righties out too, but you know.
He's like, come in, one pitch done.
Well, yeah.
That's what he did.
He was brutal on lefties. I had no chance against him when I was a freshman.
Really?
Like, you got to think that when I had Pat at JU, like he was a senior and he knew the ropes all over the campus.
He's very smart.
Yeah, and like I felt like he was the Godfather, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I kind of feel like that for me.
Yeah. And so I looked at him with this kind of, aura, like this guy has sorted out this campus. I need to watch what he's doing.
Yes. Well, it's kind of like, I feel like the campus that he's figured out for me is my mind.
Right.
And like, what not, Shawn, no, don't do that.
Oh.
No. Like, he stops me from doing something before I even do it.
Yeah.
Because he knows I'm going to, like, hey, that's not going to be good. Why don't you do that? So it's amazing. But so, for fun, you like to play with your kids in sports. And I do also agree that kids are now suffocated in sports or specializing too soon. There's a whole other show we can go on about travel ball and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But what I really want to know, what do you do for fun?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, me. I'm a crafter. Love crafts and stuff.
kind of crafts?
I create, like I'm a doodler. Like to doodle handwriting and different things like that. And then definitely hang out with the kids all the time. We do that. And, I play tennis.
You play tennis?
Tennis, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's been fun.
We've been working out at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's been it's been good workouts, but somewhat leisurely as well too, to kind of get up and get the day started that well.
That's good. Yeah. Get it done early. You get your exercise.
So much better.
You guys are able to do it together?
Yeah, so we have someone
That's
that comes to the house, and we just walk outside and we do the workout for 30
There's
minutes.
like no excuse.
It's
There's
Like,
no.
you know you're going to be there. Blake is coming everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, when we
So a
like,
trainer
schedule
comes?
it.
a trainer
Yeah.
comes right to the house, and then
Yeah.
we walk outside on the street at 5:45 or 6 o'clock in the morning and get it on.
Let's
But once
go.
you're
Yeah.
done, you got like the whole daggone day in
whole
front of
day.
you. It's like you got this
Yeah.
huge W on the board.
Yes.
Go and take the day
Yeah.
over, and she does. You know what I mean? We'll do that, and we may read our Bibles a little bit and have a coffee, and then she may go to the office and sort out the stuff
Yeah.
for Prom Series, or we'll grab our 18-month-old, and like who brings so much energy. So we have 4 children,
Wow. Okay.
10, 8, 6, and 18 months, and so 3
Yep.
boys and a girl, and like I had been more present with our children as I've gotten further away from baseball. So
course.
like I'm like with this new one.
Yeah.
And he's kind of prickly too.
Oh,
And so-
really?
But he likes me,
Yeah.
which I'm very happy
likes you?
about.
That's good.
He wasn't certain at first.
He wasn't?
No, he was a little bit.
What was his deal with you?
I was gone because I played last year, so I
That's
left
right.
for like 4 months.
He's
and
like, who's this guy?
Yeah,
Who's
it's like,
the new guy?
Who's the new
Yeah.
guy
Who's
here?
the not the mama?
Yeah, he's like, hey, you're not telling me what to do. You don't
So-
even live here.
Definitely didn't call him not
But
the
he
mama
brings
for a
so much
while.
energy to the house, like
Yeah.
just tons of it.
That's amazing. So, my wife and I, we have a 10,
Okay.
10-year-old boy, and then a 7-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old daughter, which you met.
Yeah.
So like the ages are kind of the same.
You just need to do
Yeah.
one more because that's
No,
where
no,
we're at.
no,
We
no,
were
no,
the same
no,
thing.
Yeah.
No.
That's exactly what we
I'm
did,
good.
though.
Yeah, but we did the same thing.
We
Really,
did the
were you
same
saying
thing.
no?
Oh, we didn't plan any of them.
plan
you
We
anything.
just knew the rules.
Okay, you just do the
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
You knew what caused it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have TVs in every room now.
Mhm.
So I don't. Yeah. So we watch like every room to keep us preoccupied because I know
Yeah.
the rules too.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh. Well, listen, guys, I appreciate you guys for coming on. It's been
So
such
cool.
an amazing conversation. You guys are truly class act people and one of the most kindest couples I've ever met. And it's been a pleasure having you on.
Sean,
And thank you for all you're doing for the community and coming on the show and sharing your day with me.
All right, Shawn, thank you so much. And thank you what you're doing today as well, too. You're hustling.
Hustling,
Yeah.
we
Love
go.
it.
We're going.
This is great.
We don't stop. It's
Yeah.
stop. But no, I just appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you.
Tori and Daniel Murphy, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, bud. That was awesome.
Oh, amazing. You enjoyed that. Amazing.
That was amazing.
You're amazing.
Oh, thank you.
So I've tried a lot of protein. You know, what I've always found is all the flavors, you can taste artificial flavoring in them. With raw, it's exactly that. I don't taste that. It's a clean protein source. Tastes great, and I'm not putting a lot of things in my body that aren't good for you. The biggest thing that I will say that I love about raw nutrition and Bum Energy is they're all natural ingredients and they're third-party tested. So what that means is an actual lab test is to make sure what's in the product is actually what is stated on the label. And then you'll see on the website of Raw Nutrition that it is signed off on. So there's no banned substances in these products. Athletes can use them safely and not get tested and popped for a failed drug test for performance enhancing, ingredients. It's completely safe, guilt-free, baby.
French, what up? This one luck, I let the pain inspire me. I put my all in everything I'm doing. Up until it's done, I'm me for the entirety. I put in overtime, I be working. Just know I'ma go for mine, cause I earned it. They watching, I know it's time. I confirmed it. A whole society determined success.
Rinse takes your laundry and hand-delivers it to your door, expertly cleaned and folded. So you could take the time once spent folding and sorting and waiting to finally pursue a whole new version of you. Like Tea Time You. Or this Tea Time You. Or even this Tea Time You.
So did you hear about Dave?
Or even Tea Time You.
So update on Dave.
It's up to you. We'll take the laundry. Rinse. It's time to be great.